As we all know, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson has informed all Republicans in the House that you are to not do any in-person town halls. Stay the hell away from your districts. Stay away from your constituents because, as he says, these left-wing activists who are, of course, being paid, they're disrupting the town halls. So, you can't trust any of it, right? So you just stay away from your constituents. And of course, he's doing that because Republicans have not been met with friendly audiences. They are not paid Democrats. They're angry Republicans. But now another wrinkle has developed in that story that helps explain Mike Johnson's motives. It's not just because he doesn't want his other Republicans to be embarrassed. He doesn't care about that. They embarrass themselves every day. Look at Lauren Boebert. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look at Donald Trump. They all get embarrassed on a daily basis. What Mike Johnson is really afraid of is that if Republicans keep going out there and doing town halls, he's going to be pressured to do the same thing. And according to a new report from NBC News, his constituents in his deep red district are friggin' pissed at everything he has done this year. Here is what one voter in his district had to say. And of course, they're talking about the budget cuts that Republicans passed to Medicaid and the food stamp program. One of them said, people can't do without it. So I would tell Congress to help us out. Help us. People are hurting out here. And you may be from Louisiana, but you're the House Speaker. Cross the aisle, work together to do whatever you got to do. That's my message. Another woman said this in his district again, Mike Johnson's district. My children are on Medicaid. So yes, I do care. I do fear that very much. And they make it to where insurance isn't really affordable with our companies. I don't know what we would do without it. I don't know what we do. My children will not have health care. I can't take them to the doctor because of what my Republican representative did. That is what this woman is saying. And in case you were wondering how bad the situation is in Mike Johnson's Louisiana district, approximately 1 in 4 residents under the age of 65 in Johnson's district rely on Medicaid for health insurance. 25% of the population in his district under the age of 65, because those folks get Medicare, is on Medicaid. That is a deeply impoverished district, and it gets worse. Roughly 1 in 5 residents, about 20%, depend on food stamps in order to afford groceries. The budget resolution that passed the House last month on a party line vote would cut Medicaid by $880 billion, while food stamp spending would be slashed by $230 billion. So Johnson pushed these things. Johnson voted for these things, obviously, knowing damn well that 25% of the people who put him in office are about to get screwed over royally. He didn't do that for you. He did that to you. So I'm glad that these voters are angry. I'm glad that they're letting their voices be heard. Of course, Mike Johnson won't hear them because he doesn't watch NBC and he's not going to go down to his district and confront them. But I want those voters in that district, any other Republican district that is as impoverished as Johnson's district, and there's a lot of them throughout the South. That's why I always encourage everybody else, please do come visit down here. Come see what's going on. But these Republicans who represent these districts won't even do that anymore. And they know they're screwing over their voters. So please, for the love of God, constituents in these areas, these people are intentionally hurting you. You can do the same to them in the 2026 elections, and I encourage you to do that at the ballot box. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.